For hundreds of years, words like mental illness, suicide, alcoholism, and drug addiction have been shrouded in secrecy, shame, and stigma. As a result, individuals, families, and communities suffered.
My entire life, I was covering so many feelings that I never really learned how to cope or go through things. I ended up going to a party with a lot of kids that I felt like were, way cooler than me. They offered me a pill and I just took it. It was this amazing feeling. All the stuff that was going on in my head stopped. Everything I was using and everything I was drinking, it just didn't work anymore. That was when I crossed over the line into IV heroin use, and that just took me down really fast. Life just kept happening. I was getting DUIs, I was in and out of treatment programs, in and out of River Edge, out of detox, 8 times that I can remember in my 20s, just trying to get off the drugs.
I would go get drunk at night and get so drunk that then I would want cocaine to come back up, and then at that revolving door it just kept going and going and going. When I went into college, it ventured into harder things, from everything to cocaine to methamphetamines. Finally, after 20 years, I decided to do something about it, and luckily River Edge was there to support me through the process.
My life took a turn for the worse. I was introduced to drugs, and then it just spiraled into a full-on addiction. It just kind of took everything from me. I would get clean for a certain amount of time, and as soon as I would get back out of the rehab, I would be right back into the addiction. Through that time period, I married my wife. Soon after we'd gotten married, it came out that I was using again. I went to another rehab and got out, and when I got out, she told me, if you choose to use again, then we can't be together. I needed to do whatever it took to get clean. For me, but also for my family, for my wife and my child.
I was born somewhere in Macon, I'm not 100% sure, and I stayed with my birth mom for about 2 months before DFACS came to take me until my aunts, who had relocated to New York, adopted me. They would bring me down to Macon during the summers, and that's when I, as a child, understood that there was something wrong with my mom. She was kind of on the streets. She was talking to herself, okay, she's mentally ill. I'm not really communicating with a whole person right now. I don't believe I would have had a relationship with her at all today if it wasn't for her ongoing treatment with River Edge. If she didn't have a place to go to that would give her prescriptions or would in some ways interact with her, then she would have just been on the street. And who knows what would have happened with only those circumstances.
Our community decided to be different. Our community decided to embrace the realities regarding mental illnesses and addictions. If it's not you, it is someone you love. Treatment is effective, and recovery can be expected.
Trying to overcome this addiction with not understanding the psychology of it is like trying to subdue a tiger with a blindfold. It just doesn't work. I tried to stay as active in groups as I could, and it got to a point where I was able to work and support employment. Probably the most amazing resource through this all, because they helped me with my resume, they helped me find a job, and it basically just helped me get a foundation going forward.
River Edge has played a role in my recovery just by being there for me. The facility took me in every time that I needed them. They offered an environment that they didn't judge me, or question me. They just offered me to come in and then gave me tools to learn how to use outside of the recovery center.
I look at River Edge like it was this place where I could always get out of the rain. When I got out of treatment, when I was 35, I knew that I wanted to start working for River Edge. They accepted me with open arms. Regardless of my past, I was able to start working there and giving back to people who were going through the same things that I was going through. So today I'm a person who cares about myself and others. I have the ability and the capacity to love. And the fact that I can be trusted today is huge, and that I can trust myself today. Things are starting to come back, and I'm starting to love myself more and just be able to kind of be with me today.
Together, we make life better. Because of your support, our community has a better future. Seeing and believing in the power of recovery is launched, even with inadequate facilities. Beginning in 2016, hundreds in our community decided to give their talent, time, and treasure to create a better doorway to recovery for all those we love.
We need to help expand River Edge's geographic reach and just reach throughout the county because there's so many people suffering. I think we'll be better able to manage ourselves if we have these resources closer and more available. The way we have all these McDonald's and Starbucks and everything else. I mean, we should have access to our own mental wellness treatment the same way we can get a Big Mac.
Without these opportunities, I wouldn't be able to have the platform to live my recovery out loud. If you're on the fence about whether or not you should give to River Edge, just know that this is a place that serves the insured, the uninsured, the entire community. We're able to do what we do here because we have so much community support, and we need as much as we can get so we can help as many people as we can possibly help.
Our journey continues to bring the transformative power of recovery to the individuals and families who still suffer. You are needed. You are wanted. You make a difference. Together, we help make life better.